trahedya, kalamidad o anumang pagsubok sa buhay, kakabit ng bawat pagbangon at pag-asa ng mga biktima nito, si Dick Gordo. Matinding pagsubok sa organisasyon ng Red Cross sa buong mundo ang pagkidnap noong Enero sa tatlong ICRC workers na si Mary Jean Lacaba, Andrea Snotter at Eugenio Vanyi. Hindi naging madali ang negosasyon ng pamahalaan laban sa bandidong Abu Sayyaf. Sa loob ng mahigit 6 na buwan bago isa-isang pinalaya ang tatlong ICRC workers, hindi bumitiw si Dick Gordon sa pakikipag-usap sa mga bandido maging sa tatlong ICRC workers. Masiguro lamang ang kaligtasan ng mga kasama sa Red Cross.
Pero siya po, Senator, sana po matulungan niyo na po kami kasi parang ang hirap gumising na naman, nagputukan na naman sa harap mo. Yun, alam mo na yun.
Oo nga, alam ko. May madalas ba yung bakbakan dyan? Nung bakbakan ba, takbo kayo ng takbo?
Kasi po, bakbakan na andun talaga kami. Iba yung takbo ng takbo na wala doon. Kesa doon sa ulo mo yung mga bala lahat.
Talagang nangyayari? Pumaputok doon sa ibabaw ninyo?
Yun talaga sa doon talaga kung saan kami. Andun talaga yung bakbakan. As in, nakikita mo talaga yung lahat ng kuan ng kaputok. Iba-ibang klase.
Okay.
As in, parang sa likod mo na andyan na sa likod mo lahat ng kuan. Bomba.
Okay. Pag natapos yan, mas matibay kang tao. What about you? Are you okay?
Well, physically I'm okay, sir, but it becomes long after that. Mentally, we have nothing to read, we have nothing to do. Occasionally I chop a bit of wood to help to do something, but we start going crazy, to be honest. We simply have nothing to do. Sometimes we're actually happy to walk a bit, but we are very stressed. Sometimes it's a shout, sometimes it's a coconut who drops, and we go crazy. We really have a bit of shell shock stuff, and it's very difficult for us.
But anyway, I'm so glad to hear that your voice, and keep up the faith and say your prayers. And I know it's not much, but that's all we've got right now. I'm trying to do my best. Believe you me, I will never stop fighting for you guys.
Thank you very much, sir. We're really very grateful for your help, and I would like to thank you again for the book that you sent me. I very much appreciated it. Unfortunately, I had to leave it behind, but I learned a lot about the Philippine Revolution. Before I would like to give you back to Albadir, I would like to give you to Eugenio as well for a few words.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, son.
Be well.
Good afternoon, Senator.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Yes. How are you, sir?
Eugenio, just a moment. There's a plane passing by. Yes, go ahead now, Eugenio.
Yes, I don't know. As Andreas explained to you, my situation is kind of bad because I have bulimia, and every time I have to walk, it's a sort of suffering. As you know, the hernia can burst any time. I don't know if the government of the Philippines can do something to try to pull me out before something happened to me during working. This is my simple message. If you can help me, the Philippine government can help me to do something for me.
Eugenio, I've really been working very hard. I'm praying for you. Pray for enlightenment, because that's what I'm trying to do with our country. Our leaders seem to be hell-bent on pride, and the fact that we're trying to do this and try to speed it up. Sometimes I make mistakes too, and I hope you don't mind, but I will do my best, and I will always try to do my best. I'm not giving up on you guys. I've never thought of giving up on you.
Yes, but maybe, for me the time is very, very short.
Yes, I will.
If you can let know to the government, to everybody that about my condition, if they can do something.
is there anything I can do for you as well in the meantime? Certainly, I will try to get this situation communicated to my government. And is there anything I can do for you?
Yes, just this one to try to take me out as soon as possible before I don't make it anymore.
Well, don't talk like that. Speak strongly. I know that you.
I am strong because I'm carrying this illness since 1.5 months now. 1.5 months going around the island for 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, holding it with my hand. It's not a joke. And now I don't know how old I can take it, really.
I know.
But I was strong. We also went gym to be stronger, but now I started to be weaker also. I am a human being, I'm not a robot. Some part of my body is giving up. And
I know about your hernia, and I can only pray that you hold on, and I will do my best. Like I told Andreas, tomorrow I'm back in Manila, and I'm back in the sessions, and I will try and get some support out there. All right?
Okay, Senator. I thank you very much for all your effort, and I will pass you to Almadir.
Maraming salamat sa pagsalita mo sa kanila. Dadalhin ko ito, kakausapin ko ulit yung mga tao dito. At sana wala tayong pinag-uusapan na ransom, di ba, no?
Wala naman. Kasi wala kaming sinabi ka na.
Oo nga, yung mga tao dito palagi pinipilit sa ransom na yan eh. No?
Basta, tanong ko sa kaila kung sino ang marinig din na ransom.
Oo.
Dito sa amin, wala kaming sinabi lahat. Si Abu Ali at si Doko.
Hindi ka nangihingi ng ransom?
Ha?
Hindi ka nangihingi ng ransom?
Wala.
Yung mga kasama mo, may nangihingi ng ransom?
Wala din.
Oo.
Tanong ko sa kaila kung mayroon tumawag sa kaila ng king. Wala yan sinabi.
Bigyan mo akong dalawa, si Eugenio. May sakit yan. Bigay mo sa akin.
Pag-inisya ka na, Tedo, kahit hindi sila umalis, isa na ang ilibigay ko sa'yo.
Labis ang pasasalamat ng presidente ng ICRC na si Jacob Kellenberger sa walang pagod na pagtulong ni Dick Gordon sa kalagayan ng tatlong ICRC workers at sa maayos na paglaya nito.
I would like to thank all the people that made our release possible, and a particular thanks I have to say to Senator Gordon because he was the only one that I could speak during my captivity, and also sometimes I was a bit desperate. I was saying maybe something strong to the senator, and the senator told me something to keep me down, to cool me down, and to give me some rope to go on. Thank you to the Peña City and Senator Gordon.
Maging ang mga sundalong Marines na nakipaglaban at napatay ng Abu Sayyaf ay prioridad sa mga tinulungan ni Dick Gordon.